Tiffany here from the Peterborough Chamber of Commerce, coffee in hand. You know what time it is, live at the breakfast table. Cora's breakfast this morning.
Yes.
Kirtus Evoy, PTBO Canada new owner. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you. Yeah, pretty exciting. Thanks for having me on. Awesome.
My pleasure. I've been excited. I know you and I have been trying to work this out for a few months now, and I was so happy we could get you in for October, especially in your new place.
Yes. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome. Shout out to Cora's. What do you got for breakfast, friend? Do you have it out in front of you there?
Yeah, well, we have in our studio and that here, we have a little kitchenette. So I was able to put it on a nice plate and that. So some bacon and eggs and that, and then this incredible piece right here.
Oh, they mean business at Cora's.
with a whole bowl of whipped cream.
Yum. Oh, they know how to treat us right. I've got my big old bowl of fruit. You know, I'm a sucker for the sunshine panini, Kirtus. I have a hard time straying from it.
Nice.
All good stuff. Check out my panini. If you haven't eaten at Cora's, you have to. Of course, they're on all the delivery apps. You can call them directly as well. Show up. Let's have breakfast. Let's talk. I've been wanting to talk to you forever. New owner, PTBO Canada. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Really good. Yeah. It's been a busy several months there when with the transition and stuff like that, but it's been incredible too. So having a ton of fun.
It's been kind of neat to see the community rally behind you as a new owner and kind of seeing everybody put stuff out and supporting you and getting word out. And it's kind of really nice to see it.
Yeah, it's been really great. It's been really, the community's really taken it in well. The past owners as well with Neil and Evan, they've been incredible too with the transition. And then of course, our team here, David Bowie and Angela Grady and Aaron Elliott. It's been absolutely incredible.
Always comes down to the team too, right?
Yeah. We're full of energy here, and the new studio and office has been a big help too. Like we've been, as you know, we've been working from home for so long and it's been awesome to create a really cool atmosphere here that you look forward to coming into work.
Awesome. Excellent. It's good stuff to hear. I've got some questions for you, my friend. Yeah. I kind of wanted to get to know you a little bit deeper, kind of see where you lay. I know you and I have known each other several years, but okay, let's get started. First of all, how long have you been in Peterborough and why did you choose to do business here?
So I've been in Peterborough since Fleming College brought me here in 2001. So, and then I graduated in 2004 from the business marketing program and actually before I graduated, jumped right into the business world in the newspaper industry. And I think that's where we met at one point when I was working there. And and just absolutely love it here. Through the 3 years in college, I realized I didn't want to leave, and I did what I could do to find a job so I didn't have to. And 2001, so over 20 years later, here we are, still doing what I love to do from college, but kind of doing our own thing in kind of more of a modern style marketing, media company along with studio, right?
Yeah, it's awesome to see kind of the content coming out, but I didn't realize you and I had that in common, like deeply in common. You graduated from Fleming the year I started, and after I graduated, I too did all I could to put down roots and stay here.
Yeah, I think the college as well as the university does that with a lot of people, right? It's just such an awesome community, and not only is it a great community here, but it's so close to the city in a way that you can still get a bit of that if you want to go into, to Jays games or Leafs games, whatever, but still live in a city that's to me like a town.
Yeah, I always say, yes, I agree. It's not too big and it's not too small. There's enough to do to keep you busy. But also if you did want to go to Jay's game, Leafs game, for sure, it's just a hop away, but your cottage is also just a hop the other way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who influenced you to get into business kind of marketing, to be even in this space, or what maybe triggered in your life to be like, I'm going to go to Fleming and take marketing?
Well, it was fun. It's funny because I never went to Fleming to take marketing originally. I originally applied for computer engineering there. And then, but before I got in, an old boss of mine back in Merricksville, Smith Falls area where I'm from, they said, what are you doing? They're like, you're great with business and customer service and that. And why don't you get into business? So I did. And when I went to Fleming, I originally applied for business administration. And then within a few months of being there, I had an awesome teacher, Les Smith, who said, you know what, you're good at marketing, you're good at being creative. He said, why don't you do that? And never look back.
You know what? Teachers like that are so valuable because they do things like that just put us on this trajectory to a different kind of path in life that maybe we wouldn't have landed on kind of without their influence. Really cool. Les Smith, shout out to you if you're watching.
yeah, him and I had a ton of good teachers there at the college. So like there was a handful that really helped, and I still talk to a lot of them actually. That whether they're still there or not, they still have influence in my life, which is amazing.
I love that. I too have a couple teachers that I've stayed in touch with and kind of reached out and was like, hey, if you need any students, need advice, reach out to me. Happy to help. They Alex Smith over there is one of my favorites from the Rec and Leisure program. So good shout out to Fleming.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So like we mentioned, you and I, we've kind of worked on different marketing projects in the past, of course. So you've been in media a long time. You've got lots of advice, and I know you're an expert. So I thought maybe we could just pick your brain and see if you could share with us like your best piece of advertising advice.
I guess a few things, like, you know, the one thing I bring back from college is think outside the box, right? It's always to try and be a little bit different. And that's what we're trying to do, you know, even with PTBO Canada now, just put a little bit of a different spin on media in town. There's lots of great media outlets in town, but you know, it's nice to be just a little bit different. And that's kind of what we're doing right now. And that's why you see a little more video content. You know, that you see that popping up. And a big part of that is through research and understanding what people are looking for online these days, right? The world's changed on how we look at everything online, whether it's news, advertising, and realistically, it's just to try and be different and stay in tune with the changes that are happening.
Excellent. It's like that community connection too. I always found the news coming out of PTBO Canada was positive, right? Community based, related, you know?
Yeah. We do our best to keep with that whole vision that Neil had when he started this 11 years ago now. And it's that positive piece. We are getting a little bit more into the educational side of things. You'll see come up on different things, but we're keeping to that positive news outlet that it's really helping us grow. We just hit last week 77,000 fans, which is incredible for a city like this, between our different platforms, and as well as the traffic that's going to our news site on a regular basis now is increased. It's about 3 times. It's increased about 3 times in the last 4 months too, and it's a lot of organic followers now, as well as, you know, as David and Angela push out a lot of our awesome stories on our social platforms, a lot of people are getting in tune with our website, which is awesome.
Oh, that's excellent. That's really good to hear. I've noticed the change, those small changes, right? Like I've been seeing a lot of foodie videos, which I love. I'm always wanting to see where to eat and where we should go to get the best of, right?
Yeah.
So,
Cisco's been awesome with that series too. And that's what we're doing, bringing some different series to town. And they did it to support local restaurants and that too, which they've done a great job with doing. So we've had a lot of fun with that one for sure.
that Cisco team, they're really great too. I've had the opportunity to kind of work with them on different projects as well, and it's always so easy. And a long time ago when I worked at the spa, when they had the cafe there, we had a great relationship with Cisco. So it was really kind of awesome to see that come full circle. So you mentioned Neil, and I have to ask, like, what happened? Like you've been involved in media, you have Card the Yard, like you're always doing something, but what triggered this, or what inspired you to say, yeah, you know what, I want to buy PTBO Canada, let's do this?
So last year I was doing a Pete Halliday from Fresh there, and Danny and myself, we were doing a special fundraiser for Cora Food Share, where we would card businesses with Card the Yard, right? It was amazing too. We raised $15,000 through that from all the local businesses that helped support it. So basically, we would hit a business, put a funny sign on their property for staff and everyone to laugh at, and then they would donate money to Cora Food Share and pick the next victim, let's call it. And we hit up Neil's house, PTBO Canada, with a sign for PTBO Canada. And I was at the point looking for a new business, and still had love for the media and / marketing world. And when I went back to see him that night, I brought a beer and I said, I want to chat with you. And I want to learn more about your business. It's pretty cool. It's just one of his businesses. And he goes, as a matter of fact, it's for sale. So it was literally within 2 weeks from then we had a deal in place. So it made total sense. Yeah.
Wow. How that naturally transitioned, and how you naturally kind of found your way into that. It's funny how things work out sometimes, eh?
Yeah, it's a lot of things in life. When you think back, the way they happen and stuff like that, it's like they're meant to be. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was good for all parties, and it was it was a good match there for sure.
Worked out great. Your PTBO Canada logo, of course, you got your hats behind you. I've already bought mine. I forgot to bring mine into the office today. I was going to wear it for our interview.
All good. Yeah.
It's kind of amazing the initiatives you do. Like you just said, $15,000 to Cora Food Share. You also did a huge donation. Last week it was announced how much was donated to Big Brothers and Sisters from the PTBO Canada hats.
Yeah, we raised $6,000 through that campaign, and that was driven by the community. Every hat purchased, $10 went towards Big Brothers Big Sisters, and so we sold over 500 and just topped it up to 6,000, and it was awesome, because that's another great a great initiative in town. And as I've been doing this for the last few months, helping them out, I've met some of the big and little brothers and sisters, and it's been incredible to see the impact that they have on these kids. It was awesome. And it's not even really a program, these kids say. They basically say it creates a lifetime friendship for them, which is awesome to hear.
Wow. And I know you've got a soft spot for kids. You're always taking care of the community, but over $20,000 you've already worked this year and donated back into the community and community services. Like, well done. And I have to ask, for those watching that don't have a PTBO Canada hat and definitely should, can we still get one?
You can, yeah. And we'll have some new, they're on our website, but we'll have some new initiatives coming up soon. That we'll announce there within the next month, that are pretty cool to help out another charity around town. So we're pretty pumped about it too.
Awesome. If it's PTBO swag, Kirtus, just take my money, put me on an order already. I'll back that up.
Hey, it might not be from Peterborough, but we're proud to be in Peterborough, right?
That's right. Yeah. It's home to us. So we're very lucky. You're going to be our ChamberAM speaker, of course, ChamberAM, Tuesday, October the 12th, 8 a.m. via Zoom. You can get registered. I'll include the links in the post. And Kirtus, can you give us a snapshot? What might you share with us at ChamberAM?
Well, you know what? Honestly, I'll be there to have fun, meet everybody, and answer any questions on the news and media world or marketing that anybody has. But like, I have a ton of fun in what I do, and I'll tell you, there's nothing like getting up in the morning and enjoying going to work. And I've got that back with this business, and it's a big part of it's because it's community based. And helping the community, also with a lot of the awesome customers that we have and stuff like that too. But I'll just be happy to share any of the any of my experiences and knowledge of the digital world, which is it's a big part of our lives. You know, I was laughing earlier this week when Facebook and Instagram went down, because, you know, and then everybody kind of went towards Twitter, and some of the jokes on Twitter were incredible. They were absolutely hilarious.
It was so good.
But,
and Twitter was tweeting too. They're like, hello, everyone.
Yeah. So it was funny, but, you know, realistically, online's a big part of everybody's life now, and no matter what way. And as you know, crappy as the last year and a half, almost 2 years has been with COVID, we've really adapted more to a lot of the online stuff. And, you know, there's a lot of cool stuff out there. And yeah, we have a ton of fun with it. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's just a big part of our life right now.
Excellent. I'm pumped. Bring your questions. Pick Kirtus's brain. He is going to be with us. We can ask him anything we want. Digital marketing, marketing media, you name it. Kirtus, thank you so much for being live at the breakfast table with me this morning. I appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate you, and cheers. Thank you for breakfast. Much appreciated.
Cheers to you, Cora. We love you on High Street. Registered ChamberAM Tuesday, October the 12th, 8 a.m. And don't forget, well, it's Thanksgiving this weekend. So get it in your calendars, mark it off, pick Kirtus's brain. Awesome. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Grab your coffee and take good care.
Thank you.